Hola, mi clase. Buenos días, buenas tardes, lo que sea. Para mí es buenas tardes y hoy para mí hace sol. Pienso que el lunes llueve. Va a llover. Va a llover. No me gusta. So, describing las vacaciones, lección 5. ¿Recuerdas? Do you remember? ¿Recuerdas? ¿Recuerdas? Do you remember? Trip. What's the word for trip? El viaje. It's masculine. El viaje. Room. La habitación. I know it's feminine because almost every single word in Spanish that ends in ION is feminine. Of course, airplane is the exception, and that's also in our vocab list this week. Key. La llave. Suitcase is la maleta. And if you didn't know suitcase, but you knew luggage, el equipaje. And no, they're not the same. We use suitcase and luggage differently in English and it's the same in Spanish. You say, I'm going to pack my suitcase. You don't pack luggage. You say, my luggage is ready for the trip. I need to check in my luggage. I have carry-on baggage or luggage. Equipaje de mano, when you travel, carry-on luggage. Mano, hand, luggage of hand. So there's a difference between suitcase and luggage. Customs. El aduana. You guys have been seeing it plural, las aduanas. And plane. El avión. One of the only words in the whole language that end in ION, but is masculine. Okay? So, más emociones. Muy alegre, aburrida, enferma, preocupada, muy triste, avergonzada, enamorada, confundida, sorprendida, lista. Yo estoy lista. Ocupada, sí, estoy ocupada. Enojada. And these 5 at the bottom use tengo. Yo tengo frío. Yo tengo un poco frío hoy. No tengo calor. No tengo hambre, pero sí. Tengo sed, tengo mi té. Y no tengo miedo. No tengo miedo. Soy fuerte y soy valiente y no tengo miedo. ¿Estás listo o lista para la prueba de vocabulario mañana? What does that question mean? ¿Estás listo o lista para la prueba mañana? Are you ready? ¿Estás listo? Sí. Obvio, estoy lista. Estudio mucho. Obvio. Soy muy buena estudiante. ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? Hoy es lunes. No me gusta. El 22. Dose needs an accent because it's one syllable. Those words like dose and tres that have one syllable, when I put them together with 20, need to have a written accent. So hoy es lunes el 22. Tienes que estudiar mucho hoy. Do you have to study a lot today? Tengo que estudiar un poco. Pero means but. No mucho. Tengo que estudiar un poco, pero no mucho. Oh, feliz primavera. Feliz primavera. La primavera empezó el viernes. Spring began on Friday. La primavera empezó on el viernes. And I'm hoping that Josh and Miguel and Leah all had a feliz cumpleaños. América del Sur. ¿Qué tiempo hace en Buenos Aires? Es la capital de la Argentina. Oh, there's Argentina. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Buenos Aires. So when you guys click the link, it will take you to a weather site. And up here, el tiempo en, you need to type in Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. And notice that there's a lot of places called Buenos Aires. We want the one in Argentina. Buenos Aires es la capital de la Argentina. Okay, so para mí, hoy es domingo. So when I look at the weather for today, hoy, it's going to be different than what you're looking at for Monday. So, maybe, there we go. Ahora means now, ahora, 21 grados, 21 degrees. Oh, I bet that's centigrade. I bet that's Celsius. I might need to do a quick conversion. You guys are on a computer. You guys know how to do that. Yo entiendo. I understand the temperature. Okay. I understand the temperature 21. I know what that is. Okay. I know what that feels like. 21. If you don't, go look it up. So I would say, ooh, it's a little cloudy and 21 degrees. Okay. And it's going to, of course, start to turn tonight, and it's going to get down to like 19 tonight. Entiendo. Okay. So when I come back to here, what's the weather like? I'm going to say está parcialmente nublado. That may not be what you guys have tomorrow. Okay. You guys have to look at it tomorrow. Okay. And then there's all kinds of them here for weather. Now, aquí está el mapa. ¿Dónde está Buenos Aires? Well, Buenos Aires is the capital of Argentina. So, está en el Caribe, in the Caribbean. Está en América Central. Está en América del Sur. O está en Europa. Okay, obvio, está en América del Sur. Obvio. ¿Cierto o falso? Buenos Aires es la capital, es la ciudad capital de la Argentina. ¿Cierto? Buenos Aires es la ciudad capital de la Argentina. Sí. ¿Cómo es la temperatura hoy? Para mí, for me, ¿la temperatura es más alta en Yankton hoy? ¿O la temperatura es más alta en Buenos Aires hoy? Well, if it's 21 there, and right now it's 59 here, obvio, la temperatura es más alta en Buenos Aires hoy. Yeah, it's much warmer in Buenos Aires today than here. By the way, in Buenos Aires, because it's in South America, it is fall, the very beginning of fall, the end of summer, the beginning of fall, which would make sense that it's warmer than here. Okay, if you would like, es opcional. It's a less than 2-minute video. Look at the video, and te gustaría, would you like, te gustaría visitar Buenos Aires? Ya, yo miré already, I watched, ya, yo miré el video, y sí, me gustaría, I would like to visit Argentina. I never have. It's one of the few that I've never ever visited. Y me gustaría, I would like to. Okay, time to read. What did you understand? Will that get big? No. Okay, I'm going to read to you. What did you understand? Write a quick summary in English. And what does Casa Blanca mean and Casa Rosada? Please note that Casa Blanca and Casa Rosada are both capitalized, which means that they're not just a generic house, they're a special house. And when you translate them to English, they should still have capital letters because they are very specific houses. Buen día. Did you know that? You can shorten buenos días to buen día. It's like good day. It's a short version. Buen día. Soy Aileen. Me gustan los lugares históricos. De hecho means like as a matter of fact. De hecho, me gustaría ver la Casa Rosada en Buenos Aires. En los Estados Unidos. Yeah, check it out. That's an abbreviation for Estados Unidos. What does Estados Unidos mean? United States. So we write USA. They write EEUU. Okay, Estados Unidos. En los Estados Unidos hay la Casa Blanca. Pero en la Argentina es la Casa Rosada. 1. Translate Casa Blanca and Casa Rosada. 2, use your brain and your prior knowledge. If you've translated Casa Blanca, it's in capital letters. It's in the United States. What is the Casa Blanca? What does it represent to Americans? Now, translate Casa Rosada. It's capitalized. It's in Buenos Aires, which happens to be the capital of Argentina. So what do you think happens in the Casa Rosada? Yeah. Check it out. You learn something from reading. En los Estados Unidos hay la Casa Blanca, pero en la Argentina es la Casa Rosada. También en Buenos Aires quiero ir de compras y quiero tomar mate. Mate is a special herbal tea. It's a little bitter. A mí me gusta el mate. There's a special straw you drink it out of. There's a whole process of mate drinking. So, quiero beber, quiero tomar, I want to take, mate y comer alfajores. Alfajores are really light sugar cookies with caramel in the middle. It's like an Oreo, but it's like sugar cookie and caramel, and they're always homemade, and they're like unbelievably amazing, delicious. Me encanta bailar. Y para mí, el viaje perfecto incluye la oportunidad de bailar el tango en Buenos Aires. El tango es un baile romántico y tiene origen en Buenos Aires. Okay? So, what do we know about Eileen? What did we learn about Argentina? And then translate your Casa Blanca, Casa Rosada. Mañana es la prueba de vocabulario. En mi opinión, es una prueba fácil, pero obvio, soy maestra de español, ¿ok? Para mí, el vocabulario es fácil y estoy súper lista. Pero si ustedes no recuerden el vocabulario, hay que estudiar, tienen que estudiar. So, aquí está Google Docs, aquí está Quizlet, aquí está Bluekit, ¿ok? Hay que estudiar, tienes que estudiar para la prueba mañana. Here's a nice little audio. Just to practice with listening. I know you guys listen to me on the video, but you need to listen to me without the video. I tried to be 2 voices. I tried. Mario y su esposa Natalia quieren hacer un viaje a Puerto Rico. Mario va a una agencia de viajes para hablar con la agente. Escucha bien, like 2 veces, 2 times, and then decide if they're cierto or falso, and there are 8 of them. So stop me and go listen to the audio. Matching. So, what is un huésped? Un huésped is a guest. So then you try to find a definition. So the person that works in reception. Well, no, that's not the guest. To travel on a plane, you've got to go. No, before entering in a plane, a person that has a room in a hotel. Sí, un huésped. Un huésped. Make sure they get connected. Check. And a continuation. So there's cinco y cinco. I didn't want to put 10 on one page. I thought that might overwhelm you. And check. Here is a word bank. Fill in the sentences. So you want to figure out what word goes. So the conversation is between Antonio and Ana. ¿Llevas todo lo que vamos a necesitar para el viaje, Ana? Do you have everything that we are going to need for the trip? Llevas, you carry. All, it that we need, to need, for the trip, Ana? And Ana says, sí, yes. Llevo, I'm carrying, I carry the blank of avión. Now, there's a trick to this. When it says los, whatever you're going to take from up here has to be plural. So even if you think aeropuerto might be it, aeropuerto is singular and los is an indicator that it's plural. So you're going to have to find something plural. I'm carrying the blank of plane. Also, I carry the blank in order to enter in Costa Rica. So whatever is number one here, if you're going to take a trip, what's the first thing you've got to have in your hand before you leave the house, besides your luggage? Even more important than your luggage, your tickets to get on the plane, your tickets for the plane. So is there a word over there that means tickets? Equipaje, habitación, hotel, llave, llegada. Pasajes. Okay, so type that in. Keep going. The next page will give you a check. These are complete the sentences. When it's hot. Mis amigos y yo. Cuando hace calor. So when it's hot, what do you and your friends do? You need to conjugate some verbs. When it is hot, when it's hot, my friends and I, we go to the lake and we swim. We go, vamos al lago, and we swim. Nadamos. Notice I conjugated, we go, we swim. So you're going to make sure you guys conjugate. Pay attention to that. Okay? En la primavera. El inspector de aduanas. The customs official. Finish the sentence. The customs official opens the luggage, opens the suitcases, looks at the passport, asks questions. Don't go anywhere that requires Google Translate. Can you tell me something a customs official does in the language you know? Opens the suitcases, looks at the suitcases, looks at the passport. You guys know looks at. That's a explore word. You know that word. To watch TV, to watch Netflix, to watch Hulu. That's to look at. You know that. Conjugate it. Put it in there. Ustedes, you guys, van a la agencia de viajes. ¿Por qué? Why would you guys go to the travel agency? You want to travel. You want to go on vacation. You want to make a trip. You want to get information. You know the verb to get, conseguir. You want to get information. You want to get tickets. You want to confirm your reservation. All of those would work. Sí. Sí with an accent is yes. Sí with no accent is if. If it snows. Okay, you live in South Dakota and it's March. If it snows, what's your plan? Okay, if it snows, I am going to watch Hulu. I am going to drink hot chocolate. I am going to ski. If it snows, I am going to sleep. If it snows, I am going to quitar la nieve. I'm going to take away the snow from my driveway. No, I'm going to be sad. Voy a estar muy triste. Cuando estoy de vacaciones, when you're on vacation. Vacation's coming. You guys have like 8-9 weeks of school left. What are you going to do? I'm going to get rid of this because this is from last time. Sorry. ¿Cuál es tu estación favorita? You can click and then tell me why. Prefiero el otoño porque hace fresco. Prefiero or me gusta el invierno porque Me gusta cuando hace frío. Prefiero la primavera porque me gusta mirar las flores. Yo prefiero el verano porque no hay clases. Okay, so not only do you have to check, you guys know my favorite. I've made no secret of that. And then write me a sentence that says I prefer or I like or my favorite. Okay, you guys can write a whole sentence and submit. Okay, vocab quiz tomorrow. Tienes que estudiar, okay? Okay, prométeme. Promise me. Promise me. Okay, this is a real Spanish thing. You make the cross, then you kiss. Promise. Prometo. Okay, prometo. Adios.